Okay, so before I ask, do you want to live abroad
Exactly. If I get a chance, then I will definitely will go for there.
for the IELTS?
IELTS, exactly.
Okay, and you wanted to do an IELTS speaking test preparation today?
I want to choose something where I have to speak on like discussion something. I don't want to. It's a randomly choose like IELTS. I want to choose another different.
Oh, you want to choose something else? Okay, what would you like?
Some type of like where I have to speak in a different forum, like a hypothetical question, something like that.
Okay, do you have like a link to something if you don't want something on this program?
Just
Okay,
this
how
one,
to boost your energy levels.
this one.
All right, okay. So in this warm-up, we're going to have a short conversation based on the questions below. So, number one says, do you often feel tired throughout the day? Why do you think that is?
To be honest with you, I'm not feeling like tired with with my whole day. Whole time I'm energized. I'm a type of
Sorry, again?
go-getter person, like every time energized.
Okay, so in the day you have a lot of energy.
Exactly.
Okay, and why do you think that is?
Why do you think that is? Because I'm taking proper amount of sleep and I'm taking good food every day, like balanced diet.
Okay, so you have a healthy, balanced diet and you sleep well.
Exactly. That is the reason behind.
Okay, very good. And if you could set your own working hours, what time would you start and why?
If you could set your own working hours, what time would you start it? I would like to start it from morning like 9 o'clock to 5 to 4 o'clock.
Okay. And what time do you normally work?
I'm a full-time student.
Oh, okay, I see. So what time do you normally go to school?
What time due to COVID there is no school and we have to take virtually classes. Uh,
Oh. Oh, and how long has that been going on?
it has been going on more than it is going on 1 year and as far as I'm concerned, I'm not quite sure this year also maybe we have to uh, compulsion to take virtually classes.
I see. Okay. Interesting. All right. Okay, exercise 2 says vocabulary. Read each word and let the student repeat it. Okay, so I'll say it and then you just repeat?
Sure, miss. I just have to check. I want to read only one word in all them.
You only what? Sorry again?
I'm saying to you, I don't know only one. I don't know only one word, and I want to know this one.
Okay, so this word is boost.
This word is make the most of.
Oh, okay. So this is a phrase, make the most of.
Yeah, it's a phrasal verb with this one.
Yeah. And this means to get as much pleasure, enjoyment, etc. from something as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to repeat after me or do you want me to just read it?
I want to repeat after you.
Okay. Do you want me to read it again? To get as much pleasure, enjoyment, etc. from something as possible.
To get as much pleasure, enjoyment, etc. from something as possible. Just I want to give you example and
Okay.
check this example. We are
Okay.
going to hang out and we want to make the most of our every we want to make the most of every moment. We want to make the most of the every moment. Enjoy.
Yep. Yep. That's right. Okay. All right. The next word is schedule.
Uh, I know this one also.
Okay. Are there any other words in the vocabulary you don't know?
Uh, I know every word.
Okay. All right. So the article, it says read each paragraph and let the student repeat it. Do you want to do that?
I just want to do in scheming. Just I want to read by myself, and then after that we will directly go on discussion.
Okay. All right. Let me know when you're finished reading.
And miss, if you like, you can read also.
Okay.
Darn it.
Okay. Do you have any questions about the article?
No, miss, I don't have any question. Just cause of your head.
Okay. Discussion. Do you use an alarm clock to wake up? If so, do you find it hard to resist hitting the snooze button? If not, why not?
To be honest with you, I not use alarm clock because it's not a natural for me. Yeah, and
Okay.
I make my own schedule, and according to my own schedule, it's become instinctively to wake up early in the morning on time.
Okay. So, and you take your online classes in the morning or afternoon?
Nowadays, I have to prepare for exam like 3 to 4. After 3 to 4 days, I have to give my exam. So nowadays there is no virtual class. I have to read by myself.
Okay. All right. Okay, number two. Do you usually follow a sleep-wake schedule? Why or why not?
Just a minute. Do you usually follow a sleep-wake schedule? Why? Why not? Can you please elaborate this like sleep-wake schedule?
Yeah, so it's just like you follow like a similar schedule every day.
Exactly. Most of time my schedule is the same, but sometimes I do variation. What I have to do, like things I shuffle, like what I have to do in whole day I shuffle, but about my waking up and sleeping time is on like exact time most of time.
Most of the time. Okay, you naturally wake up at the same time every day.
And just by the help of cuckoo, sparrow, they wake me up early in the morning.
Oh, okay. You mean roosters?
Like,
Roosters?
yeah, I don't have roosters. Where I'm living there is a orchard, and in orchard there are a lot of parrots, peacocks, and cuckoo type of sweet sound of bird, sweet voice of bird, and they help me to wake up early in the morning. It's like natural.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay. Um, what are your favorite sugary snacks?
What are my favorite sugary snacks? How often do you have them? Um, Uh, my favorite sugary snack is a pastry.
Oh, and what kind of pastry?
My favorite is a pineapple flavor.
Oh, the pineapple pastry works for you.
Yeah.
Okay, and how often do you eat this pineapple pastry?
How often? Like after 3 to 4 months. Like sometimes it's more like 5 to 6. I'm not. I'm a health conscious guy. Just like rarely. Sometimes when I have a sudden feeling of a relish for taste, then I go for that.
And do you usually sleep in on weekends? Why or why not?
Can you please tell me something about weekends? Like, do you usually sleep in on weekends?
Yeah, so weekends are like Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. You means like holiday. Yeah, I sleep. You know about some people, they wake up, they sleep like too late. They become a night owl. They think today we will watch movie, but every day my routine is same, and I have to make my a better schedule every day. So I have to sleep as early as possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Saturdays and Sundays you still sleep the same
Exactly.
schedule. Okay. And what's the longest you've ever slept in? Please share your story.
What's the longest you have ever slept? Please share your story. That's a fascinating question for me. That's so interesting. You know, there is a time I'm sleeping on in afternoon. I just come to my home in school in afternoon, and I just take a nap, and and after that I just like close the door everything, and I just get sleep. Like my many friends also come, and there is a relative also come to my house, and they come for giving me invitation card for my wedding.
Oh, they give an invitation card for your writing?
uh, yeah, they are come to my home, my relatives, to giving me wedding invitation card, and I am full of sleep. My neighbors also like shout out like aloud, but I still not wake up. And why, when I wake up, like all my neighbors like shock something, they surprise, they are flummoxed. What happened to you? Why are you not wake up? Your relatives comes to you, they'll give you invitation card.
Oh. That's funny. Okay, interesting story. All right. Okay, number 6. Do you usually fall asleep quickly? Please explain your answer.
Do you usually sleep in on quickly? Yes, I can sleep like 10 or 15 minutes when I take sleep.
10 or 15? Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, are you a morning or night person? Please explain your answer.
And you haven't asked, like, please explain your answer. Do you fall asleep quickly? Yeah, and I want to tell you like what is the reason for that. You know, how I get fall asleep as like in a less time. I just relax my body, like all my parts, and I just focus on my breath. And when I'm focusing on my breath, I'm not I'm not into that type of thing too much, and I don't know in which moment I get sleep, and I just fall asleep.
Okay. All right. Very good. And are you a morning or night person?
I'm a morning person.
Okay, so you feel like your brain is most active in the morning?
Uh, you can say I like to wake up early in the morning, and in morning time I like to do like fresh up myself, and when I do get fresh in morning to go outside in nature in morning for walking, and that my made my day, and whole day I energized. And you know about like in afternoon I'm so energized. In morning also, like but not too late, I'm energized.
I see. Okay. All right. Okay, number 8 says, and this is a quote, without enough sleep, we all become tall, 2 years old. 2 year olds. Tall 2 year olds?
Without enough sleep, we all become too tall
Tall
to
2 year
year
olds.
old. Can you please
Oh,
decipher this? Like, what is that stands for?
okay, well, a 2 year old is like a baby. So
Okay.
I guess what they're saying is that we're not very productive for like a 2 year old if you don't sleep well. You don't
Exactly.
sleep enough, you don't sleep well. Kind of like a
Exactly.
baby, I guess.
Exactly. I am following a quote in my real life, and I would like to tell you. Yeah. Uh,
What?
yeah. Just give me a minute. Early to sleep, early to rise makes a man healthy and wise.
Oh, that's a good quote.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I can see.
that quote stuck to my mind, and like I read this quote when I'm in sixth standard. Until now, I'm following this one.
Wow, okay, very good. I'm sure, I think a lot of successful people probably have the similar lifestyle, early to rise, yeah?
Early bird.
Or the early bird gets the worm. Have you heard that quote?
Can you please write it down for me?
Sure. I don't know who wrote it, but Venus, the early bird gets the worm. The early bird gets the worm.
Got it.
Do you understand that
Absolutely.
quote?
I,
Yeah.
I don't know which person gives that quote, but I will search on Google after the class.
Yeah, right. It will probably tell you who wrote it. Yeah, but that's something a lot of people in business say. So similar to the quote you shared with me, they'll say that it's very common for very successful people to somehow be morning people,
Exactly.
or
Totally.
early risers. Yeah, yeah. So there's some sort of connection there. Okay, so what time is it in New Delhi?
It's 23 past 9.
23 past 9. Okay, and so what time do you normally go to sleep at?
I usually go to sleep around 10 or 10:30.
Okay, so that's very early. And then what time do you wake up?
I wake up around between 5 to 6 o'clock.
5?
To 6 o'clock.
Wow. Wow, that's still dark.
Yeah, that's so still dark, and you will enjoy alone in walking in roads and with nature. Everything is
Oh, so do you?
everything is on silence, and you will enjoy every moment.
Okay, so what do you do when you wake up? You go for a walk?
Yeah, most of time I go outside for walk, and I have to bring also milk from outside.
Oh, like are there cows outside?
Yeah, there is a lot of cows there, and I have to bring milk.
Oh, so do you live on a farm?
I don't live in farm, but I'm living in countryside, and in countryside, in bushes there is a type of not a permanent. There is a type of cow staying there.
I see. Okay, that's very interesting. So you go for a walk, you get milk, and you enjoy the quiet.
Yeah, and I do cuddling with the cubs of cow.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. Your life is very different than mine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Ajay, so we're out of time now. Do you have any questions before we say goodbye?
You have that's a soul.